Today, I am fixing the worst eMoto seat to ever hit the market. It's super thin, not a lot of padding. It does not feel very good after about an hour of riding. Upgrading the factory seat of the Vetra today using nothing but Amazon parts, a couple gel inserts, and way too many staples. This is how I did it. The worst eMoto seat to ever hit the market, the Vetra Blazer stock seat has got to go. First thing I did was remove all the staples. I just used a small screwdriver to lift them, then grabbed each one of them with a pair of wire cutters and pulled them out. Once the staples were out, I pulled the old seat cover off. The factory foam on the Vetra is just incredibly thin. No wonder why the seat sucks after about 20 minutes of riding. Now I'm just laying out my gel inserts to figure out where I want to position everything. I left the area near the rear seat bolt to fill in later. I didn't want the clamping force from my seat bolt and cap to actually be clamping down on the gel itself. Peel off the really annoying sticky plastic wrap on the gel pads. I stuck the first piece down and pushed out all the air bubbles. Then I trimmed the gel around the seat edges. I laid the second gel piece onto the seat and trimmed that one as well. I used the leftover scraps to fill in the tail section from earlier. Once the gel was in place, I wrapped the top with the thin foam fabric and trimmed around the edges again. Then it was time to fit the seat cover. There's plenty of material on the Enjoy seat cover to make this work, even with the extra height. Everything from Rev Rides will be linked down below. Keep in mind this mod will raise your seat height a bit. If you're using the stock seat bolt, you might need a longer one. My hand stapler wasn't cutting it, so I ran to Harbor Freight and grabbed an air stapler and some staples, hooked it up to the air compressor, and started stapling the seat cover into place. I used a strap to keep tension above the area I was working on. Makes it really easy to stretch the fabric smooth before stapling. Once it was all stapled down, the seat looked amazing. Definitely feels a little taller, a lot more grippy, and a little more plush. Let's go ahead and try this thing out on the street. Hey, we are trying out the new gel seat insert on the Vetra. It feels a little better. Still kind of stiff though, so I might want to do actual padding instead of two big old chunks of gel. It does raise up the seat height just a smidge, but I can definitely feel a little bit of added height. So if you're looking for added height, that might benefit you, but if you're not, that might be something to consider, doing foam instead of gel. I think my front end is tweaked. The front end feels like it's twisted just slightly. I did go down finally on the Vetra. Shit! Oh! So she is no longer a freshly installed seat cover with the gel insert. Feels a little better. It's still pretty firm, but it does have a little more give now, especially like right here in the center is where I mainly felt where it just didn't really have any give. With the added thickness of the gel padding, it does add about a centimeter high. So you are going to notice you're going to sit slightly higher on the bike, ever so slightly. I am ultra picky when it comes to my setup, so I can pick up on things like that right away. The only thing I don't really like about this whole entire mod is the fact that I was looking for a little more cushion. This does provide a little more cushion. It is more padding for sure. So jumping, I appreciated it. But the biggest thing, because it is gel, it doesn't it's not cushy as soon as you sit on it. It's firm and then it softens up as it kind of settles. So I may do a V2 on this mod, but I just wanted to give you guys an option. This is a really good mod to do to the stock Vetra seat. Even if you didn't do the gel pads, if you just put a better seat cover on it, awesome. I highly recommend grabbing an air stapler from Harbor Freight and air compressor if you don't have one. So definitely cut the time in half. It does cost money to buy those tools, but this is the third seat cover I've done in 6 months, and I should have just bought it back then. You may see some parts on here that I haven't really talked about. Dual caliper mount from eBike Garage. I am trial testing some parts right now, and I am making a video on all these new mods on here. I also have a light kit installed on the bike that I'll tease right now. Look out for the plug and play tail light video from Volt House Labs in the next week's video. I'm currently working with eBike Garage to fully dial in this kit, and after that we're going to review the ultimate big brake kit for the Arctic Leopard / Vetra. It's going to be sick. I'm really enjoying this foot brake setup and handbrake. Still getting used to foot brake, so we're going to have some more videos on that. But other than that, I just wanted to talk and touch real quick on the Vetra seat mod. Nothing too crazy in this video. Just wanted to get you guys a little DIY, little Sunday project I was working on. I lost my seat bolt, so I'm using a Warp 9 stem lock cap. It looks pretty sick. I am listening to music today while I'm cruising, and I'm not gonna lie, total game changer. Drop it down below where you're at What's your riding conditions looking like this time of the year? It is super sunny. It's not warm, but it is also like 64, so that's cold for us, but probably warm for you. The leg still hurts like a mofo. It's my first time getting hit in the femur. Don't recommend it. But there are talks of a nice OEM fatty seat coming for the Vetra. So I may just wait for that. See what else is back here. Oh, it's slippery. Nice chill little path. I like it. Dude, my music choice is all over the place. We're going from like 80s to old school R&B to 2000s emo screamo. It's a good time. It's a good time. Whoa. This is cool. That was cool. So yeah, overall guys, the gel insert, awesome addition. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. It is softer, just not as soft as I was looking for. Go Skylit Drive, if you know, you know. Oh, we're at disc golf. I actually just got into disc golf because of my homie Ralph back in South Carolina. The wifey and I came out here and we actually had a blast playing this. You guys might be seeing some disc golf content in the future. It'd be sick to have 2 RTRs, bag full of disc, and go out there and get some birdies. Oh, we got the skate park, bro. Who's shredding? What we got? I need to get my board. There's a lot of things I want to do, guys. It is a nice day to be golfing, though, I'm not gonna lie. Disc or traditional, whatever one floats your boat. They got a little lazy river dog? Shit. Do not cross when flooded. Oh, a little drop the leg action, lay the bike over. Woo! See what's on that side. I can get in there. Yeah, we in there like swimwear, baby. Where does this go is the question. It goes nowhere. It might have some trails over there. Might. Yeah, we're just gonna go around that. Okay, so I'm gonna build a little kicker right there. Might have found some single track, gang. What the f is that? Make sure I get myself in a position where I can dart out. That is some crazy shit. Interesting. I don't know if I should be in here. Oh, there's fucking thorns. Oh, little mud. No sudden movements. Oh, that's sick. Little mountain bike trails, little neighborhood trails. Pretty cool. Hate those thorny bushes. Someone feels weird. A fucking front flat. All right, let's limp it back. God, boys, we are far too. It's gonna suck. I don't know if I should be in here. I don't even know what it was. It's gonna be an interesting ride back. Was I up there? Ooh, it felt like rim. I have to go super slow. All right. Boom. Path of least resistance. Damn, it's gonna be a long limp back. At least I got some jams. Yeah, we are flat. Oh, we about to debead. Not recommended, guys, but I don't really have another choice. Wonder if I can limp up that. Let's make it fun. I think we're good. Oh God. You're stuck already? Oh, we got it. Oh, we out. Front wheel didn't like that one too much. Oh yeah, she's flat, boys. I wish I was like good enough to wheelie where I could just wheelie the whole way home. I'm about to just start carrying tubes, air pump, tools to get my front wheel off. Change this on the trail, be back ripping. We got 7.2 miles to go on a flat, creeping at a 15 miles an hour. Sick. Oh, yeah, that's pretty aggressive on the front rim. That's gonna wrap it up for today's video. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Everything that I use from Amazon and RevRides linked down below. Remember to use my code TEAMVPR at checkout at RevRides.com when you're ordering a bike. You can get free pegs, free bars for Altis Sigma, Eride Pro 3.0, SR, S, Fat Tire, whichever e-ride you want, Arctic Leopard, and the Vetra Blazer. Also use code Vincent Paul for your everyday purchases that you guys may need. Gives the channel a little bit of a kickback that I can go ahead and reinvest into you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, I'm gonna go f off.